Now, let's listen real quickly to a clip from Dr. Fauci, and I'm going to have to come back to this after the break. This is from January 2017. Listen here.
There is no question that there will be a challenge to the coming administration in the arena of infectious diseases, both chronic infectious diseases in the sense of already ongoing disease, and we have certainly a large burden of that, but also there will be a surprise outbreak.
January 2017. Oh, the great Dr. Fauci. We all trust him with our lives. And there he is telling us in January of 2017, we're going to have a surprise outbreak. Don't doubt it. You can count on it. There is no question we're going to have a surprise outbreak.
And we're back on the Morgan Streetman Show and just heard a statement from Dr. Fauci as we went to break that was pretty alarming and prophetic. And you have to ask yourself, how can this person who's predicted this pandemic also be in charge of fixing it?
Well, yeah, it's kind of like a closed system. He gets to create it by funding the research into this stuff, which, big surprise, somehow gets out of the lab over there. And now he gets to fix it. I wonder how many additional hundreds of millions of dollars his organization, the National Institute for Allergy and Infectious Diseases, will receive to fight this pandemic, and his power as a 40-year government bureaucrat continues to grow. But let's recap just a little bit, because I don't want our friends at home to miss this. In October of 2014, the Obama administration said that we had to stop funding using our taxpayer dollars, which makes sense to me, by the way. We had to stop funding gain-of-function research where we actually try to make potential pandemic pathogens stronger, deadlier, more transmissible. Okay, so that's like, Russian roulette. Let's stop playing Russian roulette. Okay, I vote for that. That sounds good to me. And meanwhile, they fund $3.7 million to the Wuhan Institute of Virology to go out and collect a bunch of bat coronaviruses. And oh, by the way, the Institute can be doing other things with these. Okay, it uses the U.S. money for collections, and then maybe they use Chinese money for their own gain-of-function research in the lab. We don't know. But our intelligence agencies are now saying that this virus came out of this lab. Okay, meanwhile, in January of 2017, on the way out the door, the Obama administration restarts funding of gain-of-function research. At the same time, Dr. Fauci is giving a speech called Pandemic Preparedness in the Next Administration. And he's giving this to the Georgetown Center for Global Health, Science, and Security and the Harvard Global Health Institute. I told you I'd mention Harvard again. Well, there Harvard is. Okay, what great judgment Harvard showed in its strong associations with Jeffrey Epstein. And this was given at the Georgetown University Medical Center in Washington, D.C. And he says, and just so you didn't miss it here, let's listen to the last part of what he said. And this is very close to the introduction of his speech.
But also there will be a surprise outbreak.
Also, there will be a surprise outbreak. And before that, he said there's no question these things are going to happen. So there will be a surprise outbreak. How can it be a surprise if you already know it's going to happen more than 2 years in advance? And that's why I think we see some people on the internet saying this is not a pandemic, but this is a planned-demic. Thank you for listening to the Morgan Streetman Show. We hope you enjoyed what you heard, and if you did, please click like and subscribe to help us out. And remember that we recommend that you exercise your brain at least once a week.